All right. So anyway, in terms of Rob, you said that there is a musician called Tony Monopoly. What would you like to elaborate on
Okay,
that?
essentially, we're out on a walk, right? And I live in this very kind of area next to this nice wooded area where we just walk around the field and whatever. And I was told about this. They were doing a segment on Radio 1. You know how Radio 1 have all these sort of various music-based quizzes.
Yeah.
With a fun edge to them. And there was this sort of a kind of like word association type quiz thing on here. And it was something to do with the fact that, like, there's multiple songs that have board game names attached to them.
Right.
Like, I don't know, Shoots and Ladders by Korn, as an example. Just off the top of my head, it wasn't an example they used.
Didn't he write that song because he was scared of snakes, or am I just making that up?
Shoots and Ladders?
Yeah, because
It's Shoots and Ladders, not Snakes and Ladders. Shoots and Ladders was a Korn song which was based off all these horrible British nursery rhymes that you get when you're younger. And Jonathan Davis thought there was a dark edge to them, so that's why he included that. But that's I'm digressing already. You'll have a lot of that as we go along.
That just reminds me of my favourite nursery rhyme, Noosa Noosa Rosie.
Anyway, so the point I was getting to was that there was this word association thing. Oh, Snakes and Ladders is one, and then the other side is Risk or something, and then in the middle. So the name of the singer is the name of a board game, and the said person who told me this story was like really perplexed. Like, who the hell could it be? I don't know any singers that had names of board games. And it turns out the answer was a guy called Tony Monopoly, and instantly my reaction was, that is not a real name.
Okay.
That is like not a real person at all.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Tony Monopoly?
Not really, but I do have one serious question.
Yes.
Did he pick the dog or the hat?
Nah, very good.
Nah.
Well, we were just riffing and coming up with all these. Oh, so Steve Command and Conquer, is that the
Steve Command and Conquer? Well, next to Mike Tiberian's son.
Yeah.
Oh no, my favorite.
Bloody Dan Candyland or something.
Oh no,
Tony Monopoly. Apparently, he's an Australian-born cabaret singer who enjoyed success in the United Kingdom. His name is actually Antonio Rosario Monopoly, and he was a regular on the national radio show Kangaroos on Parade at the age of 9 as a boy soprano. Oh, this is really interesting. I didn't know this. I'm just reading off his Wikipedia page.
Okay.
At the age of 16, he became a Carmelite monk and remained in the order for 5 years.
Really? It just makes me think, like, when he's got a full name like that, they said to him when he was changing his name, we can't do your full name, but for half price we can only do your first name.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, his real name is Antonio Rosario Monopoly. It's just with an I rather than a Y. So I guess he shortened it to Tony Monopoly. And in national pre-selection to choose a song that would go to the Eurovision Song Contest. That was a contwat of a read there. Eurovision Song Contest, held on 9th of March 1977. He earned 66 points and placed 9th with the tune Leave a Little Love. And apparently he lived on a yacht for a year and went to 56 countries. This is fascinating, I tell you, this guy. And he was headhunted for a musical while appearing with Cinderella on Stoke-on-Trent. He starred in drag in Moby Dick. How can you star in drag in Moby Dick? Isn't that about, like, pirates and things?
Well, I wouldn't question anything this guy's done. He seems like he's been around the world in
He's been around the block. He's been around the block.
Around the block and back in 80 days, yeah.
Which makes me surprised that I have never heard of this guy. But apparently he died in Brighton on 21st of March 1995. So he's been, and that is the story of Tony Monopoly.
So he's been everywhere around the world, and he chose to die in Brighton. That's
I know.
Interesting. Okay, I guess like at the end of his life, he just wanted to lay on the down low a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, he was bored. Get it? BOARD.
Bugger. You got me in right with that.
Oh God, you'll get a lot of puns on this podcast as we go forward.
You and your bloody mouse traps, honestly. Right. So